Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, I had an idea from the last video, and I thought I would run over to Wichita Falls and do a little video here at the Riverside Cemetery. There's a lot of history out here, a little bit of Old West history too. So stick around. Well, I hope y'all can hear me because the wind is kind of bad, but I'm going to get out and do a little walking and show y'all some old resting spots. I hope y'all enjoy it. Of course, we're not going to be able to cover the whole cemetery because it's rather large. And give a little sample of who all is out here and how old these resting spots are. Cut across over here. It's March and the wildflowers are starting to pop up. Sorry about that. Get you where you can see. 1899 to 1964, 1898 to 1964. Reckon they died together. Lived together, died together. Yeah. This one doesn't really say when they were born, but they died in 1928. Reverend James Carr, 1875 to 1928. This one kind of fell over. (1917). We're just kind of cutting up the middle here. Speaking of the middle, there's a very cool YouTube channel called View from the Middle. I'll put a link down in the description. Y'all check it out. Really nice guy runs it, and they do some interesting things, that's for sure. Annie Brooks died in 1918. Well, she was a star of the West Chamber also. There's an emblem up here, but I don't really know what it is. what it stands for. Frank A. Eli, Private U.S. Army, World War II, 1905 to 1981. Survived the war and lived several years. World War I there. Henry Henderson Bates. Yeah, that's sad. Died May 27th, 1916. Felix L. Lindsay. Born 1829, died 1902. C.H. Obenhaus. Not real sure how to pronounce it. Obenhaus. Born 1858, died 1886. Wow. Burnside. Was a doctor here back in medical practice in Wichita Falls in 1883. Mary Margaret. Cool looking headstone. Like that one gotten broken over the years. I think I'm walking right between the grave spots. Went over to the other side over here a little bit. Here's another historical marker up here. Oh, Kell. Anybody has ever wondering about how Kell Boulevard got its name? There's marker that'll tell you the story. The sun is bright on this screen, so hopefully things are showing up. Makes you wonder if that's not his real handwriting right there. Yeah, a little closer. Kemp and Barwises and all them folks was our fathers of Wichita Falls. Barwise out junior high, Kemp Boulevard. A lot of history out here. A lot of it's local history, but history nonetheless. Of course, everybody's important. It doesn't matter if your name is Kel or Kemp or doesn't matter. Everybody is important. George M. Bruce. That's some nice steps there. Be locked in there at night. Interesting looking headstone. I've never seen a rounded one quite like that. (1859 to 1940, 1842 to 1904). France Tumulty and Owen Tumulty. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names right or not. Jack Frank back there was only 23 years old, 1920, 1943. Young man. Kind of neat looking up on that hill. I think it's safe if we walk right through here. I don't see any headstones. Cadane. I wonder if that has anything to do with Cadane Corner. It's a little community in that would be western Wichita County. A lot of names out here that some businesses have the same names, and communities and towns and streets and whatever. I just don't know for a fact if they're in a relation. My guess would be yes, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like these headstones that's got their pictures. Pretty lady. (1870 to 1928). Rambo. Oh, Pearl died the year I was born. I'd like to cover it all, folks, but it's starting to get kind of late. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody that I didn't get, but due to time restraints, I'm not going to be able to cover everywhere. Another picture. Oh, there's the baby. Four years old. They're about. You see a sign like that? Be respectful. I mean, it's obvious where the grass line is. Can't tell. Doesn't mean you can't walk up the hill. Just means stay off the grass. Give it a chance to grow. I'm not walking where they don't want us to walk. Frank M. Bundy. U.S. Army, World War II, November 27, 1907 to August 4th, 1991. McAllister, I don't know, used to be a trucking company, McAllister Trucking. Oh, Pop. Dad drove for him for a brief time. Prothero, that's, can't honestly tell you why that's an important name in Wichita. I just know that it is. Reese and Gutzman. Deathridge. See, there was a Deathridge Eye Clinic. I don't know if it's any relation though. Well, these folks have crosses. Wind is a lot worse over here. I can give you a little history on this one. This is Miss Wood. Patrice Wood, November 23rd, 1912. Or of 1912. August 5th to 1978. I knew Miss Wood personally. My grandparents worked for her. Her and Frank Martin Wood. July 1st, 1903 to September 14th, 1966. He was a baby when I passed, or I was a baby when he passed. But they ran a pheasant farm out on the southwest side of Wichita Falls. My grandparents worked with them. And Hendrickson is in-law. I know the Martha. Yeah. Martha married. Martha is Mr. and Miss Wood's daughter. And she married, what was his name? William Hendrickson? So, that one I do know of. Sometimes I wonder about sites like this right here. There's no headstone, but sure looks like a grave site that's caved in a little bit around the sides. Trouble is, it's right on the pathway. No headstone, nothing. And now we find ourselves at Miss Susan James Palmer resting spot. At rest. This is the sister of Frank and Jesse James. She moved here from Missouri, I believe, to Archer City. And she married Alan Palmer. And this is where she rested. She's only 40 years old, 1849 to 1889. You know, legend has it, what I've heard. And anyway, at the funeral, apparently, two men come riding up on horses, but they stayed off in the distance. I don't know. Did Frank and Jesse come see that their sister was buried? Was Jesse not really killed? Who knows? They know. Quite a grave, or a headstone. It's writing here on the side, but I can't tell what it says. Anyway, I was saying there was a little bit of history in this video. There's a lot of history right there. You know, I'm kind of thinking some of the things some boys didn't or did do, they might not should have, but there's a lot of things they did do that, not saying it was right, but it was understandable. Anyway, I'm going to put a little writing down in the description of a little bit of history on that, and care to read it. I can't memorize it all and quote it, so anyhow. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Riverside Cemetery here in Wichita Falls, Texas. I hope y'all have enjoyed it, and keep in mind, we're doing this, you know, to show respect and to share a little history and to let people know that families are not forgotten, and do not mean any kind of disrespect whatsoever. So I hope nobody takes it like that. If you like this kind of video, click the thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know. So y'all keep on keeping on. We'll see you down the road. Bye.